Hey guys. So this is very, very last minute. I was supposed to go live early in the day, got away from me, so unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it. But first of all, get your comfort food. All right. Today's comfort food is not a drink. Today's comfort food is ice cream. So let's talk real shit. Let's talk about this fucking healing process that some fucking days ain't so fucking good. Okay? Mm. Someone DM me the other day. Well, inbox me the other day. DM you. It says, how do you do this shit? This shit is so hard. And it's like I'm relapsing. And I'm going to say what I told her. And then I'll follow up with my afterthought. What I told her was, and this is real shit because we grown, if you relapse, it's okay. It has to be okay. You gotta make it okay. Because you can't fight yourself on what was already done. So you have to make it okay. You gotta make your peace with it. But you stay in the fucking fight. Because at the end of the fucking day, you gotta remember you're fighting for yourself. So you make your peace with it and you continue to move fucking forward. And you try your best not to relapse again. You try. That's what you do every day. You get up, you go on about your day, nothing much too different with the exception of, and you continue to fight because you are fighting for you. Let me tell you, getting over heartbreak is not fucking easy. Of course you're gonna relapse. Some people are gonna relapse. Of course you wanna go back to what you wanna say is norm or what you wanna consider is norm. But baby, hurting is not normal. We shouldn't normalize it and make it a part of like everyday life. Like, him hurting me in any type of way, that's regular shit. We should not accept learning how to operate in dysfunction, in toxicity, pain, hurt by means of an outside person is not your birthright. It is not your rites of passage into womanhood. It is not your rites of passage into wifehood. It is not okay. And we should not normalize that shit. And what we have to do is we have to want to heal more than we want to hurt. Did you hear me? You gotta want to heal more than you want to fucking hurt. It wasn't promised that the weapons wouldn't form. It was only promised that they would not prosper. You got to get in tune with yourself. It's so much other shit to do instead of relapsing. Now, I can only come to the conclusion that relapsing means either there was some type of, there was some type of sexual gratification or there was some type of emotional gratification in that moment, in that time. So either something was said to satisfy your void from hurt at the time, or something was said that escalated into sexual gratification. I don't really think that those things are worth continued pain. I just don't. Of course, your body has needs. Of course, I'm not saying that you got to ignore those needs, but I am saying that you have to choose, baby. You got to choose. Let me give you an example. If your body has needs and you're not prepared to date outside of the person that's hurting you, if you're not prepared to go and find sexual gratification elsewhere besides the person that is hurting you, you then have to make a choice. And the choice is, if I'm not going to go outside of this person, do I want to engage this person again to get moments, days, weeks, maybe, depending on your body? Do I want to engage this person for the time being for temporary gratification? Or do I want to continue to heal so that I won't keep hurting he or she, whatever your situation is, won't keep getting the opportunity to use what I like against me to hurt me in the long run? This is shit you gotta ask yourself. I know after a while the toys don't fucking work. I know they don't. But you can't stop. If you're serious about your healing, you can't stop. You got to be gentle with yourself. You got to be patient with yourself, because however long it took you to fall in love with this person, you're looking at least giving yourself 25% of that time to heal the right way. Because healing ain't an overnight process. But you gotta be patient, because neither was getting your ass in this motherfucking situation. Everything happened gradually. If it happened fast, well then you made a choice of saying something toxic fast. But oftentimes it's a gradual process. You start to see things in them that you would have never guessed or never seen. And it very well could be that they're struggling within themselves with something that they won't admit to you, and they probably won't even admit to themselves. Whether it was a past, something they went through in the past, or whether it's something they're going through currently. And it could be a wide range of things. They could be fighting themselves because they upset with themselves. They could be fighting But then for whatever reason, I don't want to go down the laundry list. I'm just saying it's a whole bunch of reasons why they're now turning to you and expressing whatever type of frustration toward you. It's called misplaced anger and misplaced frustration. Misplaced aggression is the clinical terminology. Misplaced aggression. Um, and maybe on top of all of that, they have to deal with the fact that they don't have room in their lives for you. If they want to heal, if they want to get right, because they know something is wrong. Now, if they want to address it or not, that's one thing, but they know something is wrong. And then addressing it is a whole nother thing. So they look for an outlet, and you're the outlet. And they do things that hurt you, whether it's intentional or not. But it's why I posted something today from Aunt Tabitha. If you did not hurt them, it is not your place to fix them. It is not even your responsibility. A lot of lovers like myself, women, let me just say women because this channel is dedicated to women. A lot of women, mothers in particular, feel like we're responsible for our men too. And to a degree, yeah. When you're in a relationship, yeah, I can see where we can feel that way. But there's a time when, or there's a place and there's a space where we don't have responsibility for them. We cannot re-raise them. And you know what I mean by re-raising. Either you're literally trying to re-raise them, or either you thinking that the more you do would change them, which is also a form of trying to re-raise them. You can't do it. He has to come to terms with his own demons, whatever they may be. He has to take accountability to himself. He has to figure out a way to fix it on his own. It is not your job to do it. And the more you try to do it, the more you set yourself up to be hurt. Heal yourself, baby. Because your children need you. Everyone, excuse me, that actually does love you also needs you. And it is unfair to them that they continue to get a broken down or half-assed version of you because you're allowing someone else outside of you to continue to break you because you're trying to fix them. No. Someone has to retreat. Salvage yourself. His life experience in his own time, if he had any wits about himself, will teach him the lessons he needs to learn. And it is up to the divine whether you guys are to reunite. So I want you to think about that. Are you just willing to stop fighting for yourself? Are you okay with pieces of yourself being shattered all over the place? And the time that you're hurting the most, you can't seem to pull it together. because the pain is overtaking you? Are you willing to keep going through that pain? Because here's the double-edged sword. Whether you're with the person or you're healing from not being with them, you're going to experience pain. The difference is there's a toxic pain and there's a healthy healing pain. So, how much do you think of yourself? How much do you care about yourself to keep going in one direction? Which direction are you going to go in? I'm calling you on your shit. You love yourself. Put that shit to the test. The same way you keep giving him tests and excuses. He'll get it. He'll understand you. One day he'll grow up. Like, how much time you gonna give this motherfucker? Um, he not gonna do it after I do this to him. He gonna see how I feel. I mean, I'm just saying. How many times are you willing to hurt? How much are you willing to keep setting up negative karma? Because you know when you what you put in the atmosphere gonna come back to you. See, they paying debts and they gonna repay them debts to the universe because they are hurting people who did not hurt them. But that's their karma, not yours. So you want to set up some bad karma for yourself. That's how much you love somebody outside of yourself. That's interesting. Well, I'm calling you on your shit. Even in forgiveness, baby, you ain't got to be with them. You already know what that's about. I'm not saying that people cannot change, but there is no healthy change in the environment if you stay in the environment that made you sick in the first place. I don't give a fuck how good he make it sound. I know you want to believe in him. I know you want to believe him. But if you stay in the environment that made y'all both sick, it ain't gonna be no healing, not no healthy healing. It might be a couple of good days, and they're not even really considered good. Let's just call it basic. Basic days where nothing happened and you don't get hurt that day. But you and I both know that one day that you don't hurt, it's a relief, but it's only preparation because some other shit coming. So think about that. That's all I'm saying. I love y'all. I love me. I don't hate Mr. Jeter at all. I did in the beginning. I was so pent up with so many emotions. I did. Um, but I realized I didn't. I think that's the right. I think I'm putting it the right way. Bear with me because I'm not perfect. I just realized that I was very angry and very hurt, and I really wanted to hate him. But as I stand here right now today doing this live, I don't hate him. Excuse me. Uh, that energy that you're using to hate the person. I mean, If it's gonna help you get out of the situation, I mean, use the energy for your betterment, but don't pour that. Don't keep pouring into nobody that ain't pouring into you, baby. Don't you? If you hate, don't use that energy to continue to hate that motherfucker. Reverse that energy. Transmute that motherfucker to make it work for you. To push through and to your healing. All right, I want you to think about that. So, if you could use that hateful ass energy and that disgust, don't keep giving that motherfucker the side eye. Use that shit to back up out of the motherfucking situation. Use that shit as your strength. One day at a time, 1 hour at a time. I don't give a fuck. It's all progress and it all adds up. I want y'all to have a great and blessed night. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. And I am really, really going to try to be more on point with doing these lives when I say I will. It's just sometimes time gets away from me. But it's okay. I did not forget. And I'm dedicated to this. I'm dedicated to healing. I'm dedicated to myself now. I wish the best for you, and I wish the same for you. So with that, peace and blessings to y'all. We will reconnect soon, very soon. Don't forget what I said. Think about it. Peace.